It's time now for Tiger Talk with head coach Brian Carty. And now Tiger Talk on KSMO.
Welcome to Tiger Talk. Stan Stevens, Coach Brian Carty, coach of Salem Tigers. Didn't get a chance to play that Houston game due to the icy and snowy weather, but are coming right back against the St. Clair Bulldogs, the last team in your regular season finale. Coach, you came out with a big win, but this is a brand new season, isn't it?
That's exactly right. Everybody's 0-0, and you only get the chance to lose one in this season, and we plan on not being that guy.
When you talk about the St. Clair Bulldogs, you saw they've got some talent, they've got some speed, but the Tigers did match up pretty well, and I thought the Tigers played one of their best defensive games of the year against St. Clair.
We went out and defended pretty well. We threw a bunch of different defenses at them, just trying to keep them off balance. It also gives us kind of an insight to how they plan on countering some of the things we're going to do, because I knew we were going to turn around and play them first round of districts. You don't want to give everything away, but you also want to see what they're going to do against you.
And also it was senior night, so you get all the seniors a good chance to play and give them plenty of playing time and make sure that the crowd can acknowledge them. That's a big part of what they've earned over their 4 years.
Oh, absolutely. Eddie got to play 16 minutes. That's the most varsity minutes he's played all year. I was incredibly proud of his effort and willingness to go out there. He finally scored there in the fourth quarter, made a free throw. Crowd went crazy. Of course, they love Eddie to death. Colin, Ethan, Levi, they all went out there. They got lots and lots of playing time. So, around senior night, there's lots of distractions, and I didn't feel like we played our best game, but defensively we got after them, so I was pleased with that.
And when we talk about the defense, a lot of people say, well, the other team missed some shots, but the defense is what causes that a lot of times. Like, you get in their face, you make them rush a shot, you get in their face when they're trying to get a rebound, just don't let that guy get comfortable so where the shot's too easy. I thought Salem did a good job.
Oh, yeah. It's not always that you're contesting the shot hard. I mean, obviously that's going to make it tough. But sometimes just making them do something that they're not used to,
right,
and shooting the ball from a spot they're not used to shooting it from, that makes all the difference in the world sometimes. And that was kind of our plan is, number one, can really fill it up if you let him get going, and we did our best not to let him get going, keep track of him at all times and make him shoot off the bounce. Number 10 is incredibly quick, can get downhill. So being able to gap it up and make sure he can't get downhill on us, that was part of our plan. 13 is one of those scrappy players. And I'm sorry if I'm using numbers. I don't remember these kids' last names. But he's one of those scrappy players you just got to keep track of. He'll hurt you if you let him. And then, of course, they're big and physical inside, so we have to do a pretty good job of guarding them.
And as you mentioned, this St. Clair team is a lot better team than I think people give them credit for. I mean, taking a look at our district, and it's a very, very even district all the way through, but this St. Clair team, they can really light it up when they get hot, just like any team can, just like Salem Tigers can. You don't want them to get hot. You don't want that chance.
Right. You want to make them, like I said, do something they're not ready for, do something they're not comfortable with, so that they don't fall into those comfortable shooting routines and they get to hitting shots. Once you let a team start getting hot like that, you're in trouble.
And I guess the interesting thing when you come to playing a neutral floor, and both teams have played in Sullivan enough times, so this should not be a big deal. But you always don't have that crowd advantage. Like Tuesday night at home, the Tigers, of course, had the crowd advantage. It was loud and it was rowdy and it was a lot of fun. But when you get to Sullivan, it's a little bit bigger gymnasium, a little bit higher, and you may not get that reaction from the crowd as quickly or as buoyant as it would be back in Salem.
Oh, I think you're right, but we're going to travel pretty well. We're going to bring quite a few fans. I'm sure St. Clair will bring quite a few fans. Everybody wants to see their boys play well. So, I think it's going to be loud either way. It's a district game, so everybody's going to show up for this. And you got to remember, we shot pretty well last time we were there, so we come out hitting shots. Our kids are going to get into it. I'll guarantee you we'll have some students there. They'll show up to support these boys, so it could get loud in a hurry.
And when it comes right down to this era, as you mentioned, you win, you go on, you lose, you go home. There is no margin for error now. You've got to make those layups. You got to make those free throws, Coach. There's no second chance.
Yeah, you don't get another opportunity to go home and fix it. It's time to put up or shut up.
Well, Coach, we wish you the best of luck tonight in district play against the St. Clair Bulldogs. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you, sir.
Tiger District basketball. It is next.
And that has been Tiger Talk on 1340 KSMO with head boys basketball coach Brian Carty. Stay tuned. Salem Tiger boys basketball comes your way next.
Made for agriculture, we are MFA.
Get ready for spring at MFA. It's almost here, and your farm has the calves, lambs, kids, and chicks to prove it. MFA's spring sale can help. We have special prices on gates and fence feeders, plus bottles and buckets. MFA has poultry equipment on sale, too, with special prices on incubators, waterers, and feeders. Stop by soon. Sale ends March 19th.
We are MFA.
With the second round. What is the only proven winner against both sudden death syndrome and soybean cyst nematodes?
Oh, I know this one.
Go right ahead.
We use this one on our farm. The answer is Illevo seed treatment.
That is correct.
Woo!
And we'll be right back after this commercial break with our final question. Will the right answer still be Illevo seed treatment? Take a wild guess. BASF. We create chemistry. Always read and follow label directions.
It's time now for exciting Salem Tiger basketball on KSMO. Brought to you by the Salem Memorial District Hospital, K&H Auto Supply, Town and Country Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance, Willie Strader Agent, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto and Truck Parts, Progressive Ozark Bank, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Town and Country Insurance, the City of Salem, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Randy Conway Construction LLC, Healthy Dent County, State Farm Insurance, Cameron Irway Agent, Jadwin and Smith Auto Body, Hometown Processing, Big Iron Realty, and now, Salem Tiger basketball.
And we are at the Sullivan High School Gymnasium for Salem Tiger District basketball. It's a brand new season, but it's one of those seasons that you win, you go on, you lose, you go home. And that is the toughest kind of season. It does put a little bit of extra pressure on you, but it also makes it a very challenging time because you want to excel. And I know that our Salem boys, Tigers, got a lot to prove. They didn't have the season they wanted to, but they'd like to come out here in district play and make a good showing and hopefully take it right to the district championship. And this district is so even that all these teams, it seems, have played each other once or twice in the season. You'll see some of the teams have swept the others, and most of the time it's been like a split. So the Salem Tigers coming into this game playing St. Clair just last Tuesday, and they beat them very soundly, as a matter of fact, in that contest, and a very convincing win for the Salem Tigers of 40-24. Very good defensive game by the Salem Tigers. They basically the same starters we had then. Trey Richter, though, getting that start. It's not senior night for the Salem Tigers. So Trey Richter, Gunnar Conkle, Caden Gately, Levi Smith, and Hayden Sanders for Salem. Austin Dunn, Hayden Johnson, Isaac Nunez, Carter Short, and Jordan Rodriguez for St. Clair. Well, we're about ready to get this one underway. A lot of basketball here in the next week. So we hope you'll enjoy it. It's tipped and taken down by St. Clair. Rodriguez has it, and he'll move it into the Salem Tiger zone. Bounce pass to Nunez. Nunez trying to get away from Sanders. Kicks it left side to Dunn. Dunn in the corner, the three up and good by Rodriguez. He did not have a three in the game against the Salem Tigers. Did have only 4 points in that game just last week. He was wide open, no pressure by Salem. Sanders has the pass from Conkle. Now Trey Richter. Right side pass, getting it there, Levi Smith. Off to Conkle. Conkle trying to dance in, to Sanders. Back to Conkle in the corner. Out to Richter. Richter was open for a minute, couldn't get it. Now to Conkle, open for the three. His shot is good. Gunnar Conkle buries the three. We're tied up. 45 seconds into this one. Or did they call that a two? I think they called that a two. It was right at his foot on the line. Pass goes inside, kicked by Salem Tigers on the pass by Nunez. I was watching the scoreboard. One official kept pointing down, so I'm assuming he said his foot was on the line. Looks like Coach Carty's asking about that right now. Nunez on the inbound. Has it, fires it inside to Johnson. Johnson goes underneath. The shot missed by Carter short, and it goes out of bounds off of the Owensville, the Bulldog of St. Clair. 3-2 St. Clair. Owensville earlier tonight defeated Cuba. They will take on Sullivan. That will be Wednesday night. The pass goes inside the gate lead. Can't keep it alive. Kept alive, though, by Conkle. Out on top to Sanders. History from the corner, and it's good. Aiden Sanders does hit the three, and it's a 5-3 Salem lead. Rodriguez coming in. Goes outside to Nunez baseline. Bounce pass to Short underneath. That shot partially blocked, but goes in anyway by Sanders. Carter Short ties it up. As we're going back and forth here early in this contest. The pass to Sanders. Hayden took his eye off it, but got it back out to Trey Richter. Richter looking inside, goes back outside to Sanders, down low to Gately. Gately inside, short jumper's good. Caden Gately, his first basket of the night. 7-5 Salem Tiger lead. Here's Nunez in the offensive zone. Half-court defense by both of these teams so far. Now Hayden Johnson back to Nunez. Left side pass to Rodriguez. Backdoor pass over there to Johnson. I'm sorry, not to Johnson, but to Dunn, but he missed it. Caught down by Gately. Back the other way to Tigers. Here's Smith. Inside it goes to Gately. Out to Sanders. Thought about the three, didn't take it. Now to Levi. Levi Smith all the way down. Shot off the glass. No good, but he draws the foul. Foul's going to be called on Isaac Nunez. First foul of the game, and Levi Smith to the line to shoot two. 5:21 remains first quarter. Free throw's good. Salem in their navy blue uniforms with the Carolina blue numbers and trim. And St. Clair in their home whites trimmed in red with the red numbers and red letters. Smith hits both free throws. A 9-5 Salem lead. Rodriguez coming up the left side of the floor, flipping it across to Dunn. I'm getting Dunn and Johnson mixed up, and I shouldn't. Ball tip and almost thrown away by the Tigers. It was actually, and a foul called on Nunez. That'll be his second. He may have to come out of the game very quickly. The Tigers get their first steal of the game. We'll classify it as a steal, though they never really had possession because it created a foul and a turnover. 9-5 our score with 5:05 to go in the first quarter. Smith right side pass to Sanders. All the way across to Richter. Richter beyond the three-point line on that perimeter. Flips it back to Gunnar Conkle at the center eagle here in Sullivan. Pass goes in the corner to Richter. Down low for Gately, but Gately can't handle the pass. It's a little bit too high, and it's taken back by St. Clair. Here's Austin Dunn. Dunn trying to kick it outside. Can goes behind him to Rodriguez. Back out to Walters, who's in the game for number 13, Isaac Nunez. Back to Walters down low. Shot up and good by Austin Dunn, and he draws the foul, I believe, on Gately. Caden Gately, his first foul. Dunn slipped right by Caden. Caden had to reach back, got a little piece of him, but didn't prevent the shot. It goes in, and Dunn will shoot the free throw. He does. He misses, taken down by Sanders. 2-point Salem Tiger lead with 4:25 to go first quarter, 9-7. Conkle started to go right, now left, and then goes back right. Now over to Richter. Richter, bounce pass to Colin Haven. Haven at that high post. Now to Conkle. Conkle to the paint, stops, kicks it outside to Richter. Richter had a wide open shot but didn't take it. Now to Sanders. The Conkle out near center court. He'll reset. Gunner goes back in the corner. It's shot up and way too short by Sanders. Taken down by Carter Short underneath the basket. Aiden got that about half throttle. Didn't come near the basket. So it might even slipped out of his hand. Here's Dunn trying to dance his way in all the way down off the glass. No good. And brought down underneath the basket by Colin Haven. He was fouled there, and the ball knocked loose. Carter Short will get his first foul, and that'll be the third foul on St. Clair. Richter will come out. Brendan Hanger in the game. Half-court defense by the Bulldogs. Half-court defense by the Tigers. 3:30 to go in the first quarter. Here's Sanders to Conkle at that high post. Kicks it back to Hanger. Saves it, giving it back to Gunnar Conkle. Now to Sanders. Thought about the three, didn't take it. Out on top to Levi Smith. Back to Hanger. On top to Conkle from the high post. That jumper off the iron. Comes down loose, tipped and taken under control by Rodriguez. He goes back the other way. Stops, kicks it out to Dunn. Dunn back to Rodriguez between the circles, now out near center court. Bounce pass to Walters. Guarded there by Conkle. Walters trying to get in, goes to Dunn. In the corner, Rodriguez for another three, and it's good. And the Tiger defense not following Rodriguez to that corner. That's his deadly spot. And now a 10-9 lead by St. Clair. Rodriguez with 6 of those 10. Pass goes out on top to Haven. 2:35 to go, first quarter. Hanger gives it back to Conkle between the circles. Right side pass, Levi Smith. Guarded there by Walters. He tipped it away, but Levi gets it back down to Haven. Hands it off to Gunnar Conkle. 1-3-1 by St. Clair, their defense. As Conkle starts to move in. Stop, short jumper. It goes down. Count the bucket and the foul on Austin Dunn. And Dunn gets his first foul, 14th foul on St. Clair, and Conkle to the line to shoot the free throw. And that free throw by Gunnar is perfect. 12-10 our score. Easton May in. He was not feeling very well prior to the game. He comes in for Sanders. Rodriguez coming up the left side of the floor like he does virtually all the time. Into Johnson, outside Walters. Walters trying to dance in, but he'll be fouled there by Brendan Hanger. Hanger going for the steal, got the arm. Second team foul on Salem. 2:05 remains. Dunn goes to Short in the corner, outside to Walters. Caleb Walters to Dunn. Back to Rodriguez. Back out to Dunn to Rodriguez, open for yet another three, and this one's offline. Comes out high, and Gunnar Conkle reaches for it, brings it down, and comes the other way. Gunnar out near center court, looking for a pick. Moves to his left. Now resets. Pass right side, Levi Smith. Levi on top to Haven. Down low to Conkle. Off the glass. No, it won't go. Ball taken down by Dunn. That ball just laid on the rim but would not trickle in. Dunn the other way. Outside to Johnson. Open for the three, and it's good. Aiden Johnson hits. It's 13-12. St. Clair. 1:10 to go in the first quarter. Back and forth game here between these two teams who just played last week. Here's Levi Smith on the baseline. Out to Hanger, open for the three. It's good. Brendan Hanger hits the three. And with 55 seconds left, it's a Salem Tiger 2-point lead. Rodriguez, right side Walters, inside to Johnson. Johnson back on top to Rodriguez. Back to Johnson from the free throw line. His jumper trickles in. Aiden Johnson with 5, and we're tied at 15. Pass goes to Hanger in the corner, ball out of bounds off the fingertips of Hayden Johnson. He'll stay with the Salem Tigers under the baseline with 31 seconds left. Conkle flips it out on top to Hanger. Hanger over to Gunnar. Gunnar out near center court. Looking for a pick down to 15 seconds left. Now to Hanger. Hanger on top to Easton May. May right side to Gunnar Conkle. Out on top to Hanger. Open for the three. Takes it. And it's good. And he's fouled. And Rodriguez will pick up the foul. And the three is good by Brendan Hanger. With 6 seconds left. Foul on Jordan Rodriguez. And that will put Hanger at the line to shoot the extra shot. He could have the old-fashioned 4-point play. You don't see those very often. Free throw effort is good, and he gets the old-fashioned 4-point play, and the Tigers' lead is 4. Right now, Dunn the other way. Dunn all the way down. Jump shot at the buzzer. Won't go. Put back. No good by Carter. Short. And we played one here at Sullivan. It's the Salem Tigers 19. St. Clair Bulldogs 15. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Right now at K&H Auto Supply in Salem, you'll find Chevron Techron Fuel System Cleaner. Buy one, get one free. A Hopkins Multi-Purpose Giant Funnel for $649 and a 2-ton trolley jack priced at $54.99. K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store right here in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Hi, Carrie Patton here from Town & Country Bank. We've got all the perks of a national bank, like online banking, quick loan approval, and you can even deposit your check from your phone. That's not why our customers love us, though. They love us because we still offer hometown customer service. Stop by one of our area locations and let our friendly team remind you how special hometown banking can be. Smart, friendly solutions. Town & Country Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We welcome you back to Sullivan, Missouri. 19-15, Salem Tigers with the lead and the ball to start the second quarter. Shot very short by Levi Smith. Taken underneath the basket by Rodriguez. Back the other way to Nunez. Back in the game. Ball knocked out of his hands by Easton May. Trying to get in Rodriguez to short, out on top Johnson. They go all the way around the perimeter, back to Rodriguez on the far left wing. He gives it back to Austin Dunn. Dunn to Rodriguez, all the way across the floor to Nunez. Nunez to the paint. Stop trying to kick it inside, stolen away by the Tigers as Easton May slapped that one down. Conkle will bring it up. 7:25 to go in the half. A 19-15 Salem Tiger lead. Let's see if they can take advantage of this turnover. It's just the second by the Bulldogs here in this first half. Conkle just standing out near center court, waiting for some pressure by Dunn. He starts to get it, now makes the move, giving everybody a little bit of a break. Here's Levi Smith in the corner. Out to Easton May. May to Hanger. Hanger between the circles, left side pass. Levi Smith as he walks back towards the middle of the floor out near center court. Levi off to Brendan Hanger, guarded by Rodriguez. Now to Haven. Right side pass to Levi. Guarded there by Nunez. Goes to Hanger. Hanger guarded quickly by Rodriguez. Back to Levi Smith. Levi trying to dance his way in. Takes it to the hole and lays it in. Levi with 4. The Tiger lead goes to 6. Jordan Rodriguez back the other way. Rodriguez giving it to Hayden Johnson. Back to Rodriguez. Back to Johnson. Didn't take the shot. Goes right side to Dunn. Dunn baseline to the paint, to the hole, right over top of Haven, but Haven reached over, and that'll be a foul on Colin Haven. And Colin just gone straight up. I think he had drawn the charge, but he leaned over him. And that will put Austin Dean at the line to shoot 2. 6:17 to go, second quarter. 21-15 Salem Tigers, and that free throw by Dunn is short. Gately and Sanders back in. Haven and Levi Smith check out. Bryson May is dressed for the game. Be interesting to see if he gets much time. That free throw will not go down. It's brought right back to Dunn. Dunn trying to put it up, and a charge called on the St. Clair Bulldogs. Good job by Easton May to take that. And Dunn gets his second foul. Got that long rebound off the miss, and then went right over Easton May. Hanger has it, stops, goes to Gunnar Conkle right side. Gunnar on top to Gately. Left side pass to Sanders. Sanders back to Gunnar Conkle. Between the circles, he backs up into the Eagle here at Sullivan at center court. Gunner starts his drive in, takes it, spins, turns, jump shot off the glass. It's good. He's got 7. The Tiger lead goes to 8 with 5:40 to go in this, the first half. Dunn, bounce pass to Johnson. Hayden trying to flip it across, goes out of bounds, and it belongs to the Salem Tigers. He tried to get it back to Dunn, and Coach Tim Isgrig will call a timeout. With a score, Salem 23, St. Clair 15. Back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
The Salem Memorial District Hospital Radiology Department strives to stay at the forefront of technology through high-quality diagnostic imaging tools such as CT scans, MRIs, X-rays, nuclear medicine, DEXA scans, 3D mammographies, ultrasound, and more. Many services are offered 24 hours a day, 7 days a week through the emergency room, while other services are offered through outpatient services Monday through Friday. To find out more about the Radiology Department, contact me, Bobby Sullins, at 729-6626. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
At the Sullivan High School gym, we do want to tell you that Show Me Showdown 2022 for Class 4, 5, and 6 basketball will be March 17th, 18th, and 19th at the JQH Arena and the Hammond Student Center on the campus of Missouri State University in Springfield. It's the grips of basketball fever, and you're in it, in the middle of it, in the Misha Basketball Championship. Don't forget to find out more information about that championship. Go online to misha.org. That's MSHSAA.org. Class 4, 5, and 6, March 17th, 18th, and 19th at the JQH Arena and Hammond Student Center. 23-15, here's Conkle outside to Easton May. May wants to give it back to Conkle with 5:20 to go in the half. Salem up 23-15. Conkle left side pass to Sanders. Sanders on that perimeter back to Easton May. He's guarded out there by Hayden Johnson. Gives it back to Conkle. Conkle in the baseline kicks it back to May. Had to reach for that one. Easton brings it down, calls Gunner out there, hands it off to him as we go under 5 minutes. Gunner Conkle guarded there by Dunn. Has got 2 fouls. Here's Gately willing to hand it off, flips it over to Brendan Hanger. Out on top it goes to Gunner Conkle. Tigers very patient here in this first half. Conkle barking out instructions, drives down, kicks it outside to Sanders. Guarded there by Nunez. Underneath it goes to Gately. Gately has trouble with it. Comes down to Easton May. May to the paint, outside to Hanger. Hanger walks with the ball. Got anxious, couldn't handle it cleanly. Turned the ball over. Brendan did not catch that ball cleanly and move with it, and it creates the travel. As the inbound comes to Nunez, Brendan Hanger up there knocks that ball away from him, but Isaac gets it back, and then a double dribble called on Isaac Nunez. Turns the ball right back over to Salem Tigers. Good pressure by Brendan Hanger. Got a fingertip on it as Trey Richter will come in for Hanger. That's just as good as a steal. 23-15, Salem with the lead. Conkle will walk it up. Pass right side intended for Sanders. Knocked away by Isaac Nunez. Easton May checks out. Levi Smith back in. Sanders back to Conkle on the inbound. We're about halfway through this second quarter with Salem up by 8. Pass left side to Smith. Levi thought about the three, didn't take it. Goes to Trey Richter, who's back in the ball game. Now to Sanders. Sanders into Conkle. Conkle can't get the shot off. Now does. Nice floater, and it goes down from 10. Gunner's got 9, and the Tiger lead goes to 10. Ball almost stolen away. Tipped from Rodriguez back to Dunn. Dunn to Rodriguez. On the left wing goes to Nunez out near center court. Isaac back to Rodriguez. All the way back door for Dunn. Can't handle the pass. The Tigers steal it. Back comes Smith. Outside to Richter. Richter all the way across. Wide open to Sanders for the three. It's good. Hayden Sanders hits the three, and it's a 13-point Tiger lead with 3:20 to go in this, the first half. Pass right side to Johnson. Johnson on that perimeter. Turns, spins, goes back to Nunez. Left side to Rodriguez. Now to Dunn. Dunn drops down low to Carter Short. Nice little reverse layup, and he puts it home. That's the first point of this second quarter for St. Clair. It took 5 minutes to get them. Here's Richter, left side pass to Smith. Smith hanging on to it, guarded there by Johnson. Beyond that perimeter, Levi starts to move in. And an offensive foul called on Levi Smith, I believe, or Gately. I'm not sure which. It was on Gately. Gately with a moving screen. Smith kind of pushed off. Gately did the moving screen, both about the same time. Turnover is the third for Salem in this first half. Ball to Nunez. Nunez starts his drive in, stops from 7. The jumper trickles in. Isaac Nunez, his first basket. 28-19, Salem up. Here's Levi the other way. Levi Smith hanging on to it in the corner to Sanders. He's got 2 threes in this game. Hayden out on top to Richter. Guarded there by Rodriguez. Over to Gunnar Conkle. Into the paint. Here's Smith from 9. The jumper. It's good. Levi Smith has 6. The Tiger lead back to 11 with 2:05 in the half. Here's Rodriguez, the pass across to Nunez. Heck of a play to go up and get that one by Isaac. He hangs on to it, gets a pick from short, comes down, floater up and good. Richter getting it to Smith as Salem comes back the other way. Levi into the zone, nobody near him. He stands out near center court. He'll give the Tigers a little breather. Now Levi starts his move. Goes to the paint, to the hole, kicks it outside to Richter. On top to Sanders for yet another 3. That one rims out and comes down in the hands of Johnson. Johnson lost the ball to Haven, but flips it down to Dunn. Dunn on the baseline, down, stops, gets turned around, kicks it outside to Johnson. To Rodriguez for a 3, and it pinballs out. No good, but Sanders races over and gets that rebound. 1:10 to go in this first half. 30-21, Salem on top. Gunnar Conkle hanging on to it against Dunn. Gunnar hanging on to it still at center court. Starts his move in. Takes it to the hole off the glass. It will not go. And it's brought down by Dunn. Dunn down to Rodriguez. His layup is good. Salem missed theirs. And St. Clair comes back with theirs. Down to a 7-point Salem Tiger lead from a high of 13 in this game. Now Conkle with 35 seconds left. Kicks it outside to Smith. Levi hangs on to it. Salem should hold on to it for a last shot here in this half. Over to Richter. Guarded by Rodriguez. Bounce pass to Conkle. Down to 25 seconds. Gunner guarded by Dunn. Right side pass. Levi Smith. On top, Sanders. Back to Levi. 14 seconds. Levi starts to drive into the paint to the hole. Trying to get a shot off. And he can't get it off, and he's not fouled. And with 8 seconds left, the St. Clair Bulldogs have a chance. Here's Dunn the other way, quickly down. Fires in the corner, Rodriguez for a 3-pointer, and it's good before the buzzer. Now the other way, long shot by Richter for a 3. It's good! Are they going to count it? No basket. Wow, Richter from 3/4 floor hit it, but they said time had expired. Wow, what a shot by Trey Richter. But the Tiger lead is still 4 here at the end of a half here at Sullivan. 30-26, Tigers on top. It's time for the Riverways Federal Credit Union halftime show. We'll come back in 3 minutes with those stats. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
Have you checked out the Country Mart website at www.tcmarkets.com? If not, you really need to. You'll find their weekly specials, coupons, inside the store information, and also tasty recipes from TC Markets on there as well. Plus, don't forget to like Country Mart's Facebook page. Like or comment on it for a chance to win something from the deli, and the winner will be announced on Wednesday each week. Just another reason to shop at Country Mart in Salem.
The Bank of Salem is part of the MoneyPass ATM network. MoneyPass has nearly 23,000 ATMs coast to coast, and the network continues to grow. MoneyPass ATM is surcharge-free, so you won't worry about paying a fee to access your money. Regardless of where you live, work, or travel, you're sure to find a MoneyPass ATM nearby. Just look for the MoneyPass logo and use your existing Bank of Salem ATM or debit card. It's that easy, and it's all part of our commitment to providing you with superb products and services. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Napa Auto Supply has your cold weather chemicals. Peak all-in-one windshield wash for $3.49 a gallon. Max Thermalade, $2.29. And a 20-pound bag of ice melt for only $6.99. And Diesel 9 Fuel Deicer for $9.99. Plus, ask about the $20 rebate with the purchase of a new battery. Stop by Napa Auto Parts Store at 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem.
Keeping life simple can be a challenge, but not when you're switching to Progressive Ozark Bank. Plus, Click Switch allows you to move your direct deposit with one click. You can also use Switch Assist to move all of your automatic bill payments and subscriptions. Click plus click equals switch. Get customized alerts ranging from security to activity balances and more. Big banking technology at your local hometown bank. Progressive Ozark Bank. FDIC insured, they are an equal housing lender where people matter. Out of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMORadio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today, they're free.
You know, you need to take the responsibility for teaching students in any competition, no matter what it is, must be played within the rules. Officials of any game or contest are never given enough thanks, and the efforts of these officials account for the fairness of the competition. To the Missouri State High School Activity Association officials, thank you for a job well done. This preceding message was brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and all of us here at KSMO Radio. What a first half. Tigers got out to a 13-point lead, and St. Clair came back and cut it back to within 4. They went on a 9-0 run near the end of the half. Tigers had their chances, just couldn't get that ball to go down. Gunnar Conkle had a nice layup. The ball just rimmed out, just came stuck right on the rim and went out the backside. And then a three-pointer by Jordan Rodriguez with about 3 seconds left after Levi Smith tried to go through the lane and put it up, but didn't go. Gave them a little bit too much time. They were able to come down the floor. Austin Dunn feeding it off. And a nice shot by Rodriguez to put the gap within 4 instead of being 7 here at halftime or more for the Salem Tigers. But then Trey Richter did hit a shot at the end of halftime. All the officials looked at each other. I'm not sure they knew which way to go with it, but they waved it off and said it was after the buzzer. This is the Riverways Federal Credit Union halftime show. Salem Tigers 30, St. Clair 26. Salem being led by Gunnar Conkle right now with 9. Brendan Hanger has 7 in the game. Levi Smith has 6. Hayden Sanders has 6. And Caden Gately has a couple of points in there as well. Tigers are 4-4 from the free throw line. They had only 4 turnovers in that first half and 3 steals in that first half against St. Clair. St. Clair is being led by Jordan Rodriguez with 11, 5 points for Hayden Johnson, and then 4 points for Isaac Nunez, as well as Carter Short. Leading rebounder in the game for St. Clair is Austin Dunn. He has 2, by the way, 2 points. He has 3 of the rebounds, 2 for Rodriguez and 2 for Carter Short, 1 for Hayden Johnson in the game. For the Salem Tigers, leading rebounder is Hayden Sanders. He has 2. Gailey has 1. Gunnar Conkle has 1. Levi Smith has 1 for the Salem Tigers. So they are being out-rebounded in this game by St. Clair. But the rebounds are fairly close when you talk about 8-5 total. As far as turnovers for St. Clair, they had 5 and 1 steal in the game. Foul trouble, Caden Gately has 2 for Salem, while Austin Dunn, Isaac Nunez, they each have 2 for St. Clair. Roderick Way and Carter Short have one each for St. Clair, and the Tigers have Brendan Hanger and Colin Haven each with a foul as well in that first half. The Tigers got hot early in that second quarter, built that 13-point lead, cooled down a little bit, and could not convert on some chances and allowed St. Clair to come back, and that's what you cannot do against the St. Clair Bulldogs. Give them some free and open threes because they can shoot it, and they've made a perfect example of that early on with Roderick Way hitting 2 quick threes from the left corner as the Tiger defense wasn't there. And then the Tigers really did a good job of shutting him down until that last shot here with about 3 seconds left that went through after a good rush down by Austin Dunn, setting up the shot by Roderick Way. So 30-26 is where we stand in the Riverways Federal Credit Union halftime show. We're going to come back with the second half of this district playoff game. This game between the Salem Tigers and St. Clair Bulldogs. Earlier tonight, Owensville defeated Cuba, and they will take on St. James. That will be at 5:30 on Wednesday afternoon. In 2 minutes, we'll come back with the second half. 30-26, Salem on top. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
There's a lot to do at the newly renovated Salem City Park. Headlining the activities is the totally rejuvenated Alice Lou Craig Municipal Pool that offers visitors and residents of all ages a full day of fun. The park also includes a brand new splash pad adjacent to Billy's Playground, Salem's new all-accessible playground where children with different abilities can play together. The park has numerous ball fields as well as pavilions that are available to rent for private outings. For more information about the Salem City Park, visit the Salem Park and Recreation Facebook page online.
It's that time of the year to get your taxes done, and if you're not sure where to take them to Tax Masters at 107 West 4th Street in downtown Salem. Tax Masters can handle all of your certified e-filing, and they also do accounting services, bookkeeping, and payroll. Give Tax Masters a call today at 729-3001 or stop by 107 West 4th Street in downtown Salem, and don't be a slave to the IRS.
What are your plans for the future? Do you need a boost to generate a new plan, or can't afford to go away to college, or your work schedule won't allow you to go? Let Southwest Baptist University Salem campus be the boost. SBU is committed to flexibility, expertise, and the state-of-the-art technology. We now offer 2 new associate's degrees in teaching and Christian ministries, along with master's degrees in education and business. For more information, please contact Admissions Counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071. SBU Salem Campus is your higher education with Christian principles.
We're ready for the second half. Salem Tigers, St. Clair Bulldogs. This is final game of the night here at Sullivan. Tomorrow night, the Salem Lady Tigers will be here. They will take on the Owensville Dutch Girls. 5:30 game time. That's tomorrow afternoon right here on KSMO Media. We'll be on KSMO Radio and streaming it audio on KSMORadio.com and provide you with the video on Misha.tv. Starting again 5:30, 5:15 with Tiger Talk. Steal by Trey Richter. Goes down, lays it up, and no good, but he draws the foul on Hayden Johnson. Richter just couldn't get that one to go down. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Almost got it to go down. Rolled off the front rim. Just didn't trickle in. Free throw is no good by Trey Richter. First free throw missed by Salem in the game. So steal right off the bat by Richter. Next free throw, also no good. Brought down by Short. Pass the other way to Nunez. Nunez driving in. Got it back. Stopped down. Came down with it. Was back. And a little walk there by Johnson. Johnson got his stutter step, travels with it, gives the ball back to the Salem Tigers. Couple of quick turnovers here by St. Clair. Johnson with that turnover and the foul. Here the other way, here's Levi Smith. He misses the two-footer. And back the other way as Johnson brings down that rebound is Dunn. Out on top, Johnson. Back to Dunn, right wing. Beyond three here at Sullivan, Missouri. That's where districts are this year. Back to Dunn. Dunn trying to get away from Sanders. Back to Nunez. Left side pass to Rodriguez. He starts in, now goes back out on top, Johnson. Johnson back to Rodriguez. Down low to Carter Short. All the way across. On top, Dunn. Back to Rodriguez. Baseline. Stops, trying to get inside. Now bounces it all the way out to Johnson for the three. It's too hard. And comes down to Gunnar Conkle on the other side of the basket. Here's Richter all the way across to Sanders. In the corner, here's Levi Smith with a three. It's good. He's got 9. The Tiger lead expands to 7. Pass to Rodriguez at center court. In the offensive zone, Salem at half-court defense. Over to Nunez. Nunez, beyond three, starts his way in. Floating jump shot, too short. Brought down there by Smith and taken away from him, though, by Rodriguez. Back to Nunez for the three, and it's good. Levi didn't suck it up and pull it down, and Rodriguez pulled it away from him. And that gave a three to Nunez. So you got to be strong in this game, and that's where it all comes down. Here's Sanders out on top to Richter. Back to Gunnar Conkle. Gunnar spinning, turning, out across to Levi. Levi starts his way in, lost the ball, taken there by Gately, and ball still loose and thrown down to Dunn in the offensive zone. Dunn lays it in. Tigers with a pretty silly turnover there as St. Clair had it. They tried to go into traffic with it, double teamed, and ended up losing the ball. Easy basket for St. Clair. Now Gunnar Conkle shot. It pinballs up and goes through. Tigers were very patient in that first half, and early in the second half, they're showing a little bit of signs of wanting to try and speed things up a little bit. See if they go back to that patience that was so well working in that first half. Rodriguez with the ball on the outside. 10-point Salem lead. Here's Dunn. Back to Rodriguez for the three-pointer. Too hard and fought for and brought down by Nunez. Nunez back to Johnson. His three is too hard. Brought down by Levi Smith this time. Smith the other way. Trying to get that pass in to Gately. It was knocked down. Smith a long three. It's good. NBA three there by Levi. And the lead of Salem goes to 7. Bounce pass to Johnson. 4.5 to go, third quarter. Rodriguez. Back over to Johnson. Back to Rodriguez, middle of the floor, left side. Beyond three to Dunn. Back to Rodriguez in between the circles. Right side pass to Johnson. Back to Rodriguez. Johnson looking in. Can't get there to Nunez. Left side Rodriguez. In the middle of the floor, there's Johnson. Lost the ball. They'll say it was off Salem, out of bounds. Richter will check out. Hanger back in. Brendan had 7 points when he was in there in the first half. Dunn trying to get in. Fires in the corner. Rodriguez comes in. Bounce pass underneath. Stolen away by Conkle, but they'll say he's out of bounds. So Gunner takes the ball with him out of bounds, so no steal. He almost kept his toes in. Dunn will fire it out to Short, to Nunez. Back over to Dunn. Dunn on that perimeter. Back to Nunez out near center court. Nunez starts to drive down. Now to Dunn. Austin Dunn fakes the pass. Now back out to Rodriguez. Guarded by Hanger. To Dunn. A quick three off the rim. No good. Gunnar Conkle chases it down. And the Tigers come back with a 7-point lead for Salem with 3:33 to go in the third quarter. Gunnar Conkle trying to follow Gately and does. The shot will not go. Brought down by Caden Gately. Turns, spins, and then throws it behind Smith, but he'll say it was deflected. It'll stay with the Salem Tigers. And a timeout called by Coach Carty with 3:28 to go in the third quarter. 38 for Salem, 31 for St. Clair. Back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. Call 729-5761. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
Back in Sullivan, don't forget Show Me Showdown 2022, March 17th, 18th, and 19th for Class 4, 5, and 6 basketball at the JQH Arena and Hammond Student Center on the campus of Missouri State University in Springfield. It's the grips of basketball fever in Missouri and the Misha Basketball Championships. For more information on those championship games, log on to misha.org. That's Misha, MSHSAA.org. Conkle with it on the inbound. Now to Levi Smith. Out on top to Sanders. Sanders inside to Gately. Draws a crowd. Out it goes to Conkle for a three from the corner. It's good. Gunnar Conkle hits the three, and the Tiger lead goes to 10 with 3:05 to go in the third quarter. Here's Nunez. Out it goes to Rodway after the pass from Johnson. He gets it back on the right wing. Back to Rodway. Back to Johnson. Guarded there by Smith. Left side pass to Dunn. Inside to Nunez. His short jumper. No good. Tipped and goes out of bounds. Off St. Clair. It'll belong to the Salem Tigers. They tried to save it. Want to make sure it wasn't tipped. Waiting for the officials to call it near center court. As Dunn tried to save it, threw it back. Was waiting on the official call. The inbound comes to Levi, and Smith will get it over the timeline. Half-court defense by both teams most of this game as the pass goes in the corner to Hanger. Now to Conkle. Conkle from 12, the jumper, no good. Brought down by Rodway. Back the other way is the Bulldogs. Rodway, bounce pass to Dunn. Dunn guarded by Hanger. Goes on top, Nunez. Right side to Rodway. Down low to Short. All alone. Blocked there by Gately. Took it right out of his hands. What a play by Caden Gately. Blocked the Carter Short shot and then just took it out of his hands. Smith trying to get away from Nunez. Outside it goes to Hanger. Hanger on top to Sanders. Left side to Levi Smith. Back on top, Gunnar Conkle near center court. Here's the patience Salem played earlier on in this game, and it worked well for them. Conkle right side to Hanger. Hanger on top, Levi Smith. Inside Gately. Gately trying to dance in. Can't to Conkle. Conkle needs a little help outside. Gives it to Brendan Hanger. Right side corner to Sanders. Back to Gunnar Conkle. Out again near center court. Salem in no hurry. Just taking their time, waiting for the good shot. Here's Conkle over to Hanger. Hanger on top, Sanders. Open for the three. Takes it. Too hard. Brought down by Carter Short. Had the good look. Just didn't fall. Here's Dunn with 1:10. Bounce pass to Rodway. Inside it goes to Johnson. Back to Dunn. Dunn baseline. Bounce pass to Carter Short underneath. Kicks it out to Nunez. Back to Rodway. The top of the key. Back to Nunez. Going baseline. Stops. Fires it inside through the hands of Johnson. Stolen by the Tigers. Here's Conkle. All the way down. Spin. Short jumper. No good. Brought down by Carter Short. 44 seconds left. Nunez down. In the right corner. Inside the pass. Almost stolen away to Carter Short. Back to Nunez for the three. Pinballs around. No good. And Gately battles Carter Short and takes it away. Off to Conkle with 30 seconds to go. 41-31. Salem on top. We're nearing the end of the third quarter. Conkle left side pass to Sanders. Sanders guarded by Johnson. Right side pass to Conkle. Guarded there by Dunn. Conkle. Bounce pass outside Smith. Levi down to 10 seconds. Stops on top Gately. Trying to drive in, but he walked with the ball. Again, that shifting of the feet. That has been a bugaboo for Salem players for years. Pass is thrown in. Taken there by Hanger. Hanger with 6 seconds left. Off to Conkle. Conkle from 12, the jumper. It's good. Conkle makes them pay. on the just easy flip in by St. Clair, the steal by Hanger, and the basket by Conkle with a second and a half left. 43-31, Salem on top. We'll come back with the fourth quarter in a minute. This is Tiger District Basketball on KSMO Media.
This is Joe Brand with Edward Jones. Today's interest rates are creating real challenges for many Americans who live on a fixed income. Edward Jones has been helping individual investors like you for more than 130 years. If you have money coming due soon and want to hear about alternatives to possibly increase your income, help reduce your tax bill, or invest for growth potential, come see us at Edward Jones, 911 South Pershing, or call 729-3831. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Is your back continually giving you pain? Do you constantly have headaches? Do you have numbness or tingling in your arms, hands, legs, or feet? These are symptoms, and they're a warning sign from your body. And if you'd like to know why they're occurring, Dr. Amber Duncan of Duncan Chiropractic can help. Her mission is to find the cause of the problem and correct it. Give Dr. Amber Duncan a call at 729-2321 or stop by 401 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem.
Starting this fourth quarter, a little pressure by St. Clair, but the Tigers able to get it in, then they throw it away as Hanger threw it past Conkle. Here, 8 seconds in. One foul in that third quarter. That came at the 10-second mark, and now the ball tipped by Hanger. They say it went off him last. I'm pretty sure they went off Rodwigway last. The inbound comes to Rodwigway. He comes in the offensive zone, kicks it outside to Dunn. Back to Walters in the ball game. Walters stops, back to Dunn, in the corner, Rodwigway. Rodwigway all the way down, kicks it outside to Johnson for the three-pointer, and it is off the rim, brought down by Gunnar Conkle amongst three St. Clair Bulldogs. Gunnar the other way, guarded there by Dunn all the way down, kicks it out to Hanger. Hanger on the perimeter, stops, out on top to Sanders. Sanders to the paint, stops, outside to Hanger. Hanger, back to Conkle. They'll slow it back down. Gunnar guarded by Dunn. Now to Easton made that high post. Back to Gunnar all the way down off the glass. No, it won't go. Another short shot missed by Salem. And that pass almost stolen away by Brendan Hanger from Walters over to Rodwigway. He tipped it out of bounds. 43-31, Salem on top. But, boy, they've missed a couple of close-in ones. Now the pass comes down to Carter, and he lays it in. Carter short. Got behind the Tiger defense, makes it a 10-point Salem Tiger lead. Here's Hanger all the way down. Kicks it back out to Sanders. Only 5 points in that third quarter for St. Clair. Tigers hanging on to it. A lot of that was ball possession by Salem. Here's Hanger, guarded there by Walters. Brendan gets separation, back over to Gunnar Conkle. Pass almost eluded him again. Gunnar guarded there by Dunn. Goes to Easton May, back to Gunnar Conkle. Colin Haven has it at that high post, stops, kicks it back out to Easton May. Easton starts his drive in, but carries the ball. Timeout called by Coach Carty before that call was made. With 43-33 our score, we'll take a 30-second break and return. This is Tiger Basketball. You're listening to it and watching it on KSMO Media.
Have you had a fender bender or crashed your vehicle? Come and see Jadwin and Smith Auto Body and Auto Care for all of your auto body needs. They have over 20 years of experience of putting vehicles back in mint condition. Take your vehicle to Jadwin and Smith Auto Body and Auto Care at 1202 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem, across from Walmart, or call 729-3900. Locally owned by Tim and Wendy Smith.
43-33 our score here in this district play. The winner of this game will go on to face Sullivan at 7 o'clock on Wednesday night. 43-33 our score. Salem with the lead. They've led most of this game. Had as much as a 13-point lead in this contest back in the first half. Got a long way to go. 6:10 remains. Gunnar Conkle has the ball. Gets it in to Easton May. May stops. Bounce pass out to Hanger. Hanger guarded by Walters. Again, only one foul in the second half, so both teams have a lot of fouls to give yet in this one if it gets down to that. 5:55 remains. Conkle, left side pass to Sanders. Sanders trying to get away from Rodriguez, goes back to Easton May. Guarded there by Johnson. Easton turns, spins, starts to drive in, almost lost it. Backs out, looking for some help. Easton still looking for some help. Had that ball knocked away, gets it back. Fires it in to Gunnar Conkle all the way down, lays it up. It will not go. And a foul called underneath on Colin Haven. The Conkle again missing the layup. That's 3 tonight that he's missed after making a real nice move. He just can't get it to go down, or this game might be out of reach at this point. But a real good, nice pass by Easton May. Foul on Haven, the first for Salem in the second half. Here's Dunn. Dunn trying to get a pick and drive right. Dunn falls down, trying to kick it outside. Ball still loose on the floor, taken by Carter Short, and then lost as he tried to pick it up. Ball off his hands, goes off the backboard into the hands of Easton May. Now here is Levi Smith back to Easton May. Back to Smith. 5:05 to go in the fourth quarter. Smith back to Gunnar Conkle. Outside it goes to Sanders. Sanders driving all the way in. Had the ball knocked out of his hands and then goes off of Rodriguez out of bounds. It'll stay with the Salem Tigers with exactly 5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Salem still leading by 10. Only 2 points scored in this fourth quarter, and that's been by St. Clair. Here's May back to Conkle. Again, Salem being very patient here in running their offense. Pass goes to Hanger. Hanger out on top, back to May. May starts his drive in, looks for some help, back to Hanger. Hanger on the perimeter over to Levi Smith. Levi had that ball knocked out of his hands, but it stays with the Salem Tigers. They keep eating the time. This is a 4-possession game, and Salem has done a good job of milking the clock. The pass to Conkle all the way down. Conkle, 3-footer. It's good. Conkle with 18. Tiger lead back to 12. Nunez back in the ballgame. Out on top to Johnson. Back to Nunez. Down to Short. Short underneath the basket. Kicks it outside to Dunn for the 3, and it is good. Austin Dunn, who had only 2 points to that point, now has 5, and it's a 45-39 game. Now Levi Smith all the way down is fouled en route. Foul on the floor, I believe, and it's going to be on, I believe, Carter Short. And it is on Short. Not a shooting foul. 4:09 left. Inbound comes to May. May guarded there by Johnson. On the perimeter. Stops. Goes inside to Levi Smith. Levi makes the turn on Short. His jumper is no good, but he's fouled there by Carter. This will be a shooting foul. So Levi Smith, who's 2 for 2 tonight from the stripe, will go back to the line with Salem up by 9 and 3:58 remaining in this fourth quarter in regulation time. The free throw is good. Back to a 4-possession game. Trey Richter going to come in for Hanger. Levi takes his breath. Free throw is good again. 14 for Levi Smith. The Tiger lead at 11. Here's Nunez. Over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez to the timeline. Cuts to the middle of the floor. Puts it left side to Dunn. Dunn at the free throw line. Puts it back to Nunez. To Rodriguez in the corner for a 3. And it pinballs up in the air. No good. And Richter brings down that rebound. Trey across to Levi Smith. He'll walk it to the timeline where Carter Short will meet him. Smith all the way down to the hole. Lays it up and in. Smith with the drive, and Short not wanting that foul. Let him go. Pass across to Dunn. 49-36. Salem on top. Pass to Nunez. Right side pass Johnson. Beyond 3. Johnson looks inside. Nothing there. Back outside to Rodriguez. Left side pass Nunez. He comes in. About a 6-footer trying to bank it in. No good. And then a foul called on Salem, and Nunez to the line to shoot 2. Colin Haven will pick up that foul with 3:06 remaining in the fourth quarter. Nunez free throw is good. That is the first free throw made by St. Clair in the game. He made them both. Back to a 9-point game. Full court pressure now by St. Clair. Levi Smith has trouble with it, but gets by Carter Short in the offensive zone. Levi hanging on to it to Gunnar Conkle. Under 3 minutes to go. Conkle off to Hayden Sanders. Sanders trying to get by. It goes all the way to the baseline. Lays it up and in. He got on the inside of Rodriguez and took it to the hole. Now the other way. The pass goes back to Nunez from Dunn. Nunez back to Dunn. Dunn double teamed at that high post. Back to Nunez on the right side. Nunez trying to work his way in. Bounce out to Rodriguez for the three-pointer. It's short. Tipped up in the air. Still in the air. Brought down by Haven. Haven tied up. Fires it out to Richter. He flips it down to Conkle. Conkle in the offensive zone. Off Sanders, out of bounds. Hayden took his eye off the ball just for a second. 51-38 our score. 2:14 remains in the fourth quarter. Austin Dunn. Guarded there by Richter as he comes to the timeline. Fires the right side to Rodriguez. Back to Dunn. Down to 2 minutes left. Dunn. Right side to Johnson. Cross to Nunez. And he's bumped there by Conkle, but he hangs on to it. Nunez all the way down. Stops. Tied up. Bounce pass outside for Dunn. Takes the long jumper. It's way too short. Goes out of bounds. Belongs to the Salem Tigers with 1:46 to go in the fourth quarter. Salem up by 13. Full court pressure. Pass comes inside to Sanders. Sanders fires it back to Levi Smith. He'll be fouled by Carter Short. That's his fourth. And that'll be the fourth team foul on St. Clair. 1:42 still to go. Salem on the baseline will inbound it again. Again, full court pressure by St. Clair with the need for 13 points to tie. The inbound comes to Gunnar Conkle, back to Sanders. Sanders bounce pass to Levi Smith. Not a real safe pass. Back to Sanders. Levi was falling down. Underneath to Haven on the baseline. Haven stops, kicks it in the corner. Here's Richter driving in all the way to the paint. Lays it in. Richter drives it in. The Tigers lead it by 15 with 1:20 to go. 53-38. Pass by Dunn on top. Nunez. Nunez getting it inside to Rodriguez. Kicks it outside to Dunn. On the baseline, the jumper's up. No good, but he'll be fouled by Levi Smith and go to the line to shoot 2. 1:09 to go. Levi's first foul of the game. (53-38) our score, as Dunn goes to the line and misses the first one. He's been off most of the night. He is 0 for 4 from the stripe, and that's really unusual. Short will check out. Coming in the game is Michael Givens. Johnson will check out as Ryan Bozada comes in. Dunn's free throw again, short. Tipped out of bounds off Richter. It'll belong to St. Clair. 53-38, Salem on top. Like Coach Greg is letting some other guys get in the game right now. Three-point effort up and off the rim, no good. Off the fingertips of Givens. It'll belong to Salem Tigers as Rodriguez misses that shot. He was hot early. Hit 3 of his first 4, but has gone cold since. The inbound comes in and tipped out of bounds by Rodriguez. It stays with Salem with exactly a minute to go. Tigers in district play look like they're going to move forward. Still time, but they lead it by 15. Here's Gunnar Conkle. Gunnar by Dunn. Into the offensive zone. Conkle will back it out near center court. Over goes to Levi Smith. Tiger fans start applauding. They know that this is going to be a win. Back to Gunnar Conkle, pushed there by Dunn. He'll get his third foul, but it means nothing at this stage, just a 15 foul. 43 seconds to go. Salem goes to 4-20 on the year, and St. Clair Bulldogs will lose their 7th straight game and fall to 10-15 on the year. Steal there by St. Clair to come back the other way. Here's Bezada losing the ball, tied up there by Haven, and a possession arrow will favor St. Clair. That's the second possession arrow call in the entire game. Turnover by Tigers is only their 4th of this second half. Third steal by St. Clair. Haven checks out. Ethan Wilson-Weber in the game. 34 seconds to go. The inbound comes tipped by Richter and will go out of bounds. It will stay with St. Clair. Salem will be back on Wednesday night. They'll take on the Sullivan Eagles, a team they've already beat on this floor once this year in the semifinals. The ball gets away from Dunn. It goes back to Givens. Givens the three, trying to bank it in. It almost went in. Brought down by Levi Smith, knocked out of his hands by Dunn with 22 seconds to go. Well, the Tigers the other night won by 16. They're up by 15. The inbound comes to Conkle as Chapman comes in the ball game. Conkle with 15 seconds. Hanging on to it, back to Richter, guarded by Nunez. Goes in the corner to Levi Smith. 8 seconds left, back to Sanders. Stands there, and this one will come to an end. The Salem Tigers defeat St. Clair 53-38. The last seed beats the third seed, and they'll take on the second seed Wednesday night, 7 o'clock, right here at Sullivan. We'll come back in 3 minutes with stats from this one. Tigers win it 53-38. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Hometown Processing in Salem has processing dates available for February and March. Call Hometown Processing today at 573-729-7278 to reserve your date. These openings will not last long. Hometown also has packaged beef or pork available. They have it all. Hometown Processing, located at 3450 West Highway 32 in Salem. For more information or to book your animal processing, call 573-729-7278.
I was surprised.
I was definitely surprised.
Yep, we had no idea. Totally surprised. Can you say jaw drop?
Who knew? State Farm with these great rates?
The surprise everyone's talking about is the surprisingly great rates for home and auto insurance from State Farm, especially when you combine them.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today at 729-3056.
Hi, this is Justin Hubbs.
And Gage Salbumer.
With Big Iron Realty. That's right, Big Iron not only auctions equipment, Big Iron also auctions land online, alerting over 350,000 registered bidders worldwide that your land is up for auction. Big Iron Realty's marketing is unrivaled. Email blast?
Check.
Marketing campaign?
Check.
Social media?
Check.
Radio?
Check.
Drone footage and produced video of your land?
Check.
Auctions sell faster than listings. For more information on how to get your land sold, visit BigIronGuys.com.
That's BigIronGuys.com.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
At K&H Auto Supply in Salem, pick up a Power Torque 5-piece double box and wrench set for $23.99, a Schumacher 6-amp automatic battery charger for $55.99, and Mechanics Wear Fast Fit gloves, only $13.99 a pair. K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Hi, I'm Andrew Wynn. Town & Country Bank makes it easy with the best rates and terms on land and mortgage loans. Hit the trail, make a splash, or enjoy a beautiful sunset. Town & Country Bank can help you finance that beautiful acreage you've always wanted. Stop by today and let us help you take the first step to home ownership. Town & Country Bank. Smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 899641.
Say goodbye to wasting your hard-earned money and traveling long distances to get your MRI. This is Bobby Sullins, Radiology Director at Salem Memorial District Hospital. The hospital now has the newest technology in-house 5 days a week, and it's open bore, meaning you have ample room to get comfortable during your exam. If you have any questions, just give me a call at 729-6626. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Salem Tigers go to 1-0 in district play, 4-20 on the season as they sent the St. Clair Bulldogs to their 7th straight loss, and they finished the season 10-15. Yeah, St. Clair lost their last 6 regular season games, including the last one to Salem, and the Tigers, who won that game by 16, win this one by 15, 53-38. I think the Tigers' strategy in this game was excellent. They did a really good job of being patient on the offensive side, passing the ball around, making the St. Clair Bulldogs play defense for an extended period of time, and then they actually got some really good looks, put them home early on, and got some key threes in the game. Brendan Hanger with a couple of threes in that first quarter, I think kind of shocked St. Clair as he didn't really do much against them in the other game. And then here he hits a couple of threes, and then he hits actually a 4-point play in the game and had 7 points in the contest. So those kind of contributions were huge tonight as the Tigers upset St. Clair, the 3rd seed. The 6th seed beat the 3rd seed. And, of course, they move on to play the 2nd seed. That'll be Wednesday night at 7 when they'll take on the host Sullivan Eagles. Should be a dandy ball game. Salem beat Sullivan here back earlier this year for their 2nd win of the season. And let's see what the Tigers can do on Wednesday night. Should be a dandy ball game. We hope you get a chance to come on out and support your Tigers, but if not, we'll have it on Misha TV. Just like this one is. As a matter of fact, if you missed this game and maybe you heard it and you really want to see what the Tigers did tonight, you can go back and watch the game on Misha TV. That's MSHSAA.TV. There is a $10 charge, and as Ben reminds me, a processing fee to go with it. Thank you much, Misha. And so it's like $11.80 or something to see the game, but you'll be impressed by what you see and the way the Tigers play tonight as they win at 53-38. Stats from this one, Gunnar Conkle at 18 points. He led the way. Levi Smith followed with 16. 8 points for Hayden Sanders. He had probably his best game as a Tiger tonight. And then 7 for Brendan Hanger, 2 each for Trey Richter and Caden Gately. Leading rebounder for Salem was Richter and Conkle, each with 4. 3 for Gately, 2 each for Sanders and Levi Smith, and 1 for Easton May in the game. Salem Tigers had 8 turnovers, 6 steals, finished with a total of 15 rebounds in the game. Foul trouble, Colin Haven was the highest foul Tiger. He had 3 in the contest. For St. Clair, leading scorer was Jordan Rodriguez. He had 11 points at halftime. That's what he finished with, 11. Isaac Nunez finished with 9. 6 for Carter Short, and 5 each for Hayden Johnson and Austin Dunn, who Dunn finished, I think, with 13 in the Salem game, but he was short. He was 0 for 5 from the free throw line in the contest, and St. Clair just 2 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. As I mentioned, Salem 6 of 8. 10 turnovers for St. Clair, 4 steals in the game. They also had 15 rebounds. Leading rebounder was 5 with Carter Short, 4 for Jordan Rodriguez, 2 each for Austin Dunn and Hayden Johnson, and 1 for Isaac Nunez, and then 1 for Caleb Walters in the contest. Foul trouble, Austin Dunn and Carter Short each had 4 in the game for St. Clair, but they lose it by a score of 53-38, and the Tigers will move on here in district play, and they'll be back here Wednesday night to take on the Sullivan Eagles in semifinal play. Well, tomorrow night, our Lady Tigers will be here to take on the Owensville Dutch Girls. 5:30 is that game time, 5:15 with Tiger Talk Coach Jake Reardon. Tigers and the Dutch Girls semifinal in the ladies round. That's tomorrow, March 1st, 5:30 here in Sullivan. We'll take a 1-minute break and come back and wrap it up here from Sullivan, Missouri. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Have you been thinking about where to go to get a loan and don't know where to go? Well, come to the Bank of Salem and talk to their experienced loan officers. The Bank of Salem has been making loans in this area for almost 7 generations. For experience and service, stop by the Bank of Salem in 2 locations to serve you better. 100 West 4th Street in downtown Salem or 1001 South Main Street. The Bank of Salem. Their name says it all. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Have you checked out the Country Mart website at www.tcmarkets.com? If not, you really need to. You'll find their weekly specials, coupons, inside the store information, and also tasty recipes from TC Markets on there as well. Plus, don't forget to like Country Mart's Facebook page. Like or comment on it for a chance to win something from the deli, and the winner will be announced on Wednesday each week. Just another reason to shop at Country Mart in Salem.
And welcome back to Sullivan as the Tigers get their first win in district play, and we'll go on to face Sullivan on Wednesday night. The Lady Tigers here tomorrow night taking the Dutch Girls. Both of those games, by the way, will be on Misha.tv. We'll be having them on the radio and streaming audio on KSMOradio.com. That's our Twitch feed. We do apologize for Saturday, and that audio did not work properly. We do apologize for that, but we did get that situation corrected, and everything was working well tonight. So thank you for letting us know about that. We do apologize, though, for that not being able to be corrected in time for the game. However, I do want to remind everybody that these games that we are airing, and a lot of the previous games, by the way, we have that are stored on our YouTube page as well as our Facebook stream page and on Twitch. So you can go back and watch the regular season games there, but the district games are all on Misha.tv. So if you want to watch the game, the girls' game from Saturday, it's available. And tonight's game is available on Misha.tv, as will the next 2 games be. You can watch them live. Again, $10 per stream, per device. So you can get as many people as you want to watch that game. Sell tickets if you want to. Maybe have popcorn, beverages, etc. No, I'm kidding. Kidding about that. But anyway, but you can have a few people over and stream it on a bigger screen TV and enjoy the Tigers as they take on the Dutch Girls tomorrow night and then Sullivan on Wednesday night. For Jim back at the station, manning the dials and controls, for Ben hitting the buttons and the switches here on the video side, my name is Stan Stevens, thanking you for joining us from Sullivan, where the Tigers are perfect in postseason play on the ladies' side and the guys' side, as Salem wins it tonight over St. Clair 53-38. Have yourselves a wonderful evening. Good night from Sullivan, Missouri.
Salem Tiger basketball on KSMO has been brought to you by the Salem Memorial District Hospital, K&H Auto Supply, Town and Country Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance, Willie Strader Agent, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto and Truck Parts, Progressive Ozark Bank, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Town and Country Insurance, the City of Salem, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Randy Conway Construction, LLC, Healthy Dent County, State Farm Insurance, Cameron Irway Agent, Jadwin and Smith Auto Body, Hometown Processing, Big Iron Realty. Be sure to join us next time for Salem Tiger basketball, right here on KSMO.
It is 17 minutes after 8 o'clock on this